This is one of the world's most ancient crops that has been in use since before we even recorded history. This plant seed may harmlessly adorn your morning bagel, its flowers may bring a pop of color to your garden, but its milk is at the heart of one of today's major health crises. This is the opium poppy.
Hey, I'm Tasha the Amazon, and you're watching Floralogic.
The opium poppy is a self-pollinating annual that grows to be up to 1.5 meters tall. It belongs to the Papaveraceae family, a group of over 800 flowering plant species spread over 44 genera, most of which are herbaceous, but with a few woody shrubs and some small tropical trees mixed in to keep it interesting. Most species of this family are popular garden flowers with beautiful blooms, ranging from white to pink and red to orange or purple and yellow.
People have been purposely planting poppies for a very, very long time.
There is plenty of evidence of opium poppy cultivation all over Europe, the Mediterranean, and West Asia as far back as 6000 BCE during the Neolithic era. This abundance of evidence actually makes it harder to pinpoint the exact location of first cultivation. But scientists believe that the opium poppy is native to the Anatolian Peninsula, or Mesopotamia, which is now modern-day Turkey, Iraq, and Kuwait. At first, the seeds were just used as a food source, but around 1500 BCE, the ancient Greeks made note of the drowsing effect of this plant.
Somniferum, in fact, means sleep-bringing in Latin.
The poppy family is lactiferous. This latex is either clear, colored, or white and milky, like the latex of the opium poppy. Plant latex is a sap that's stored in tube-like network structure called laticifer, made up of highly specialized cells all over the plant, except in the seeds.
When lacerated, the laticifer leaks latex.
The compounds in the latex act as a natural defense against microbes and insects. The drugs heroin, morphine, and codeine are also derived from this latex.
Both the food and pharmaceutical industries harvest their wares from the same part of the plant, the seed capsule.
For the opioid, the latex is harvested 5 to 10 days after the petals have fallen off. Timing is everything. If harvested too early, the latex is watery, and too late, and it starts to lose its potency. Once dried, the latex turns from milky white to deep brown, and it's about 10% morphine. It's this latex that is the basis for a host of opioid drugs.
If left to fully mature, the plant forms poppy seeds inside the capsules, which can be harvested for yummy, yummy snacks.
Since the seeds form after the latex, it was thought that poppy seeds do not contain any opioid alkaloids. That was until the late 70s when it was discovered you could fail a drug urine test after consuming poppy seed bread.
It turns out that while poppy seeds themselves don't contain opiates, they become contaminated with morphine from the capsules during harvest.
Most opioids are removed during processing, but some always remain. Convicts on parole are sometimes encouraged to avoid poppy seeds altogether to prevent false positive drug tests.
Traces of opioids from poppy seeds can remain in your pee for 48 hours or more.
Dried poppy latex contains 2 kinds of opium alkaloids. One type that includes morphine, codeine, and thebaine acts on the central nervous system. These alkaloids are powerful pain-relieving narcotics and are what make opium so dangerously addictive. The other kind, which includes papaverine and noscapine, are antispasmodic, working to relax smooth muscles, which are the ones that can't be controlled by conscious thought, like those in the digestive system.
Poppy products like morphine and codeine are essential in hospitals for pain relief.
While useful in medicine, the darker side of the opium poppy is, of course, the illicit drug heroin, a drug that is 4 to 8 times more potent than morphine, and that much more addictive, too. Synthetic opioids that mimic the effect of heroin, like methadone and Demerol, were developed in the 1930s.
These opioids hijack the receptors in the brain that suppress pain and enhance mood, giving users the highly addictive feeling of bliss.
If too much is consumed, in the case of an overdose, the receptors are flooded and block the brain from completing essential functions like breathing. That is why opioids are so deadly and have turned into such a major health crisis today.
For instance, black opium, though sometimes injected, is usually smoked. 5 or 6 puffs. A dream world beckons. Reality is left behind. But problems aren't solved.